Welcome back, folks. Ragnarok here with episode 66 of my High Elves Mortal Empires campaign on
Do you know who I am?
Legendary difficulty. I just noticed, where the fuck did these guys come from? It's
Armored
like
in
a
faith,
rebel army, or it's interesting.
protector of the realm.
What are these guys are
Whether
the
chivalrous or not, I will strike you down, scum, if your
on
words
aggression.
displease. Tis done.
All right, cool. Let's maybe
Honor before glory.
possibly become allies with them. The White Lions are in big trouble up here.
If you
Yeah,
wish.
I don't know if they're going to be able to
Defender of the
survive. They've just got these
Protector
two
of
settlements left, as far as I can tell.
Lord of the Black Court.
So, it's not good. Not really, anyway. Alright, so we're just going to position ourselves to strike at these vampires. Should be able to wipe these armies out. So they do have some decent units in here. We'll get Tyrion down here as well. And just plow through them and then send an invasion force south, I think is the plan. Let's get the walls going here. Right, so yeah, this is my New Year's Eve edition of the campaign. I believe today is December 31st, so hope you guys are having fun. When this airs, I'll be at work serving tables. Absolutely hating my life, hating my job, hating my life, all that. So, right, yeah, so should be fun. Looking forward to it. Yeah, New Year's, I don't know. I mean, at the same time, it's a good night to make money. Restaurant business is one of the busiest nights of the year, so I want to get this guy into Tyrion's army. Anyway. Alright, so I guess we'll bring this guy around. Yeah, we'll just bring all the armies together. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I'm all down here. And just hit them with everything we've got. Between these four armies, we should be able to do quite a bit of damage to them. This army's got one more turn before they're completely... Alright, so I want to build this building, but can't afford it. Fully early. I got over here. And, do want to continue building up here. Public order, we may get a rebellion here. Actually, up here, I'm just going to turn the taxes off here for now. We're not making a ton of money here anyway. Just to slow it down. This is going to be a problem area. It's on habitable terrain, but if we can get that marble, it'll make building a lot cheaper. So, see if we can hold on to it. Alright. I think that's gonna be good for the turn. Let that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I know there's been a number of we've had a number of casualties throughout the campaign. The White Lions, Silmarillion, to name a couple of them. And then recently we lost that dragon and Tyrion's battle. But I mean, that's war. Not every soldier is gonna make it home. All we can do is try and make sure all the soldiers end up at Valhalla, get a good fight in, and yeah. But yeah, plus, you know, I'm still trying to improve as a total war player. I'm by no means the best total war player out there. Just trying to do my best to get through this campaign with without too many casualties anyway. Yeah, anyway, so might as well start the next section of Tolkien. So it says, I will now turn to children, and so come to the last and most important of the three questions. What, if any, are the values and functions of fairy stories now? It is usually assumed that children are
I
the
am
natural
Tyrion,
or the
champion
specially
of the
appropriate
Evergreen.
audience for fairy stories. Not yet. Once the 10 turns runs out, we will attack them again. In describing a fairy story which they think adults might possibly read for their own entertainment, reviewers frequently indulge in such waggeries as, "This book is for children from the ages of 6 to 60, but I have never yet seen the puff of a new motor model that began thus. This toy will amuse infants from 17 to 70, though that to my mind would be much more appropriate. Is there any essential connection between children and fairy stories? Is there any call for comment? If an adult reads them for himself, reads them as tales, that is, not studies them as curious, adults are allowed to collect and study anything, even old theater programs or paper bags." Alright, cool. So, cool stuff, as always, Tolkien. Right, so let's,
It is night.
alright. How many more turns do we have before we can declare one of these guys?
Yes. More sleep grows. I can tell.
There, one more turn. So next turn we can declare war.
Can I offer assistance?
Just make sure our armies are in position to do so. If we do this right, we can probably wipe most of them out
Defender of the
in a
Evergreen.
single turn. So,
Can I offer assistance?
alright, so army squad in. Fuck, how many armies do they have over here?
Everything dies.
5 armies. I thought it was just the 4. Fucking down by Boltzam. Alright, so you're. Looks like they're planning to attack us. So let's get you into Vault's ammo.
Entering the city. Your instructions.
They attacked there. That'll actually be.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Should be able to get a nice defensive siege in there. If I can kill this guy. Let's go with that. That's corruption. Alrighty.
Soon I'll be all
Lothern is a little bit open to attack. It's
Princess.
okay. Okay, so we go there. Alright, let's just keep moving you.
Summer rest. Phoenix King.
Action.
Highborn.
Let's have you corner these guys in.
Duty calls. Assyrian guides us. Princess of the Assur. Moving out.
Alright.
Ever loyal.
Should be able to take that army without too much trouble. Tyrion, keep moving you down
Moving
here.
primed for action.
Yeah, keep Tyrion.
Starting out.
Yeah, see, it
Shield
does
against the
actually seem
darkness.
like Tyrion's got a little bit more movement than this army. Maybe, I'm not sure. Alright, so
Assur lady.
it's okay though, we've got things positioned. I don't know if this guy's ever going to catch up to Tyrion.
Forward at once.
Seem like it. Go there. Alright, cool. Don't have a ton of cash. Should build up the Griffin Gate a little bit.
Order must be
Alright, let's build
maintained.
out here. Gonna go with, should go with growth, but I think I'm gonna go with the watchtower instead. Just want to get those defenses in play sooner than later. Want to lose territories again.
The Assur army.
Alright, so hopefully we'll be able to strike at some of these armies. Oh, is it just 4 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it is just the 4 of them. I've got that agent. Then we can possibly start moving down here to the south. We're actually 100% we're going to start moving down to the south. Research available. Alright, might as well do that, because I don't think we can afford anything else. Yeah. Alright, end the turn, read some more Tolkien. Alright, among those who still have enough wisdom not to think fairy stories pernicious, the common opinion seems to be that there is a natural connection between the minds of children and fairy stories, of the same order as the connection between children's bodies and milk. I think this is an error, at best an error of false sentiment, and one that is therefore most often made by those who, for whatever private reason, such as childlessness, tend to think of children as a special kind of creature, almost a different race, rather than as normal, if immature, members of a particular family and of the human family at large. Alright, yeah. Guess I'll keep going here. Actually, the association of children and fairy stories is an accident of our domestic history. Fairy stories have, in the modern lettered world, been relegated to the nursery, as shabby or old-fashioned furniture is relegated to the playroom, primarily because the adults do not want it, and do not mind if it is misused. It is not the choice of the children which decides this. Children as a class, except in a common lack of experience, they are not one, neither like fairy stories more, nor understand them better than adults do, and no more than they may like many other things. They are young and growing, and normally have keen appetites, so the fairy stories as a rule go down well enough. But in fact, only some children and some adults have any special taste for them, and when they have it, it is not exclusive, nor even necessary dominant. It is a taste, too, that would not appear, I think, very early in childhood without artificial stimulus. It is certainly one that does not decrease, but increases with age, if it is innate. Right, so, yeah, just some cool stuff I want to point out there. That the choice of children, the children don't get to decide whether or not the stories are misused or whatnot. And also, one of the other things Tolkien says there too is that not necessarily everyone has a taste for fairy stories, which is true and a little bit sad too, because I think opening up the doors of imagination is always going to be fruitful in one way or another. Just changes your perspective on life in general, I think. So, all right. So where are these guys going now? I was hoping he'd go the other way so that we'd potentially be able to reach them. But yeah, now that we can potentially attack them, they seem to be fucking taking off, which is not good. With them out on the water, that means that all we can do is auto-resolve against them, which is not ideal. Yeah, I'm just not sure how we want to approach this. If we want to send all of our armies south and try and quickly, I mean, ideally that's what I'd like to do is just a one-front war and just as quickly as possible take all as much territory as we can. However, there'll be another number of problems with that. We won't have armies to defend our homeland, and our allies are actually under quite a bit of stress here. May see the White Lions vanish if we don't get up there and help them, so. Well, we definitely got to get on the move and start taking territory. The other thing is, too, we're right on the cusp of, once we start taking more settlements, shouldn't be long before we actually see chaos. I know I've been saying that for a long time now, but sure the Chaos Rebellion or Chaos Invasion will be on the horizon here sometime soon. Alrighty. Well, at least this guy didn't fucking take off.
Can I offer assistance?
Yeah, see, we can't attack this army now because fucking both together. I don't think this guy has
It shall be
lightning.
done.
This general definitely doesn't have lightning
Yes, sir.
strike. Alright, let's get Tyrion
As you command.
over here, and we'll start
Beginning my
recruiting
journey.
those dragons. Is this not where we can recruit dragons?
Defender of
See him.
Ulthuan.
Fuck.
My journey begins.
Okay. Here. Alrighty, so we'll go with these. These star dragons. We'll go with the star dragons. Alright, so it's only 3 turns. Not too bad. First,
All set.
this army.
I will see to it.
Orders?
Your decree.
Ulthuan princess.
Guardian
Actually,
of
these
the
2
Phoenix
armies should
Crown.
actually stay together. Now that I think about
Moving
it.
out.
That's the way they were
Show the
designed.
way.
You can finally catch up to Tyrion. Oh,
I will share my experience.
stopped. Yeah, these 2
Protector
armies
of
should stay
Ulthuan.
together, and we'll keep these 2 armies together. I guess we will do this.
Lady of the Phoenix Court. Asur, attack! Minay!
You got me. Alright.
We march.
What news?
Can I offer assistance?
Alright,
Ephraim!
let's finish this guy's up. Alrighty, I am gonna fight
The
this. We'll
Kara
probably
watch
end the
over us.
episode with this battle just because we haven't seen these guys in action yet, and this is probably only gonna be our only opportunity for a battle this episode. And yeah, it should be an easy one. I feel like they're just going to rush at us because we have the artillery and just take up a nice defensive position, protect the flanks with the Dragon Princes, and let the Phoenix Guard take down whatever actually gets to our lines, and let the Bolters do their work. Alright, yeah, much okay, I guess. Not fond of these trees, but
Understood. As
can
you
do.
say.
Line you guys up. So, these trees are gonna block a lot of our shots. Guys over
Princes. It shall be done.
this one.
Eagle claw.
That.
What orders? Noble lady.
Let's line you guys up front here. Let's take these guys. Yeah, they look like they're gonna be pretty deadly. Probably the best infantry you can get for the high elves. I would say probably the best all-round infantry. The could argue that the sword masters are better, but I don't know. They didn't seem to perform terribly well early on in the campaign. Alright, what do we got here? Black paints.
Apace. Orders received. We go.
black ones as well. Let's get you out this way.
Princess of Ulthuan.
And just stand right in there. Resist it. And resistance. What does this do?
Serve the king. Defending order.
We can kill these guys before
We will obey.
before the rest of their army gets over here.
Advance. Agreed. They're using magic against us. Dragon princes. For our ancestors.
Into the zone. You guys should be able to handle this no problem.
It will be done. For duty. Awaiting orders. With me.
Here as well.
All for one. Dragon princes. It will be done.
Smash through them.
Reload now.
Pull you back here just in case I need you. Get over here. It's okay.
Can I be praised? Ancestors.
Even though those were spearmen, they're just fucking skeletons. So okay, you guys stretch out a little bit. Let's get you into those graveyard. I think we're doing okay here, sort of.
I am ready.
Get you out of here, Zathos.
Advance. Forward.
Fuck our.
Dragon princes.
Alright, you guys pull back.
Assyrian guides us. Serve the king.
Alright, guys, see if you can get in behind here.
Swiftly. Advance.
Just a little bit concerned about this flank over here.
Moving out.
So they're overloading us on this side.
Princess of Ulthuan.
For duty. Setting forth. Battle calls.
There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Not bad. Bad little charge there.
Onward. Without fail. We go. By your command. At the
Alright, they're starting to break a little bit. Taking a little bit of damage here.
just to all.
Guys crash in there too. It's gonna be a little bit of a weaker charge. We didn't get much of a runoff up there. Let's crash into this.
Princess of Ulthuan.
And we need help over here. Where's Zathos? Help out over here.
Enemy mages.
I don't know what all this stuff does, but
Right away.
fucking better.
Asur princess. It is done.
There we go. Guys, back up, get another charge in.
Dragon princes.
Guys, back up to charge in again. Yeah, having all these bolt throwers might be a little bit excessive. Probably the army would function a little bit better with different combination. Alright, you guys come over here and help out against him.
To battle.
And the Phoenix Guard definitely seem to be doing a good job here.
Advance.
Let's pull out.
Battle calls.
Alright,
Advance.
let's see if we can roll up this flank over here. Guys, get over here. Alright, I think they're all gonna start crumbling soon.
As you say. By Alarion.
Oh yeah, looks like. All right, there we go. Good stuff. That went relatively well. May actually probably what I'm thinking to do is this army and the army with the archers. Maybe we'll split them up. Put 4 of the Phoenix Guard in each one, and 4 of the bolt throwers in each one, and do it like that maybe. That way the 2 armies will be a little bit more balanced, and should work a little bit better that way.
A triumph for Ulfun. We have no need for prisoners.
Alrighty, let's ransom the captives.
We don't
Money.
need prisoners.
Yeah, we didn't take much damage at all. Just one of these guys took a damage.
They may go.
It's not bad.
Hoeth guides me.
Ransom the captives, get a little bit of extra cash. I think we're gonna end the episode there. I know it's a few minutes early, but it is New Year's Eve. You guys are probably not even watching this. Probably out partying somewhere, or something like that. And if you are watching it, I appreciate that, guys, for spending your New Year's Eve watching one of these little videos. But anyway, we'll work on next time killing off some more of our enemies. Our armies are almost in a position where we can get some work done, I think. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but I think we're moving in the right direction for the most part. So, it's a big fucking map. It's gonna take me forever to finish this. Anyway, guys, Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in episode 67 in 2018. So have a good one. Enjoy yourselves and be safe. Ragnarok signing out.